Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Tarot Tuesday is here. Gwenda Lambert in the house. So, how are you guys doing? I'm now live on both. Oh, look at my little hair. So tonight, my apologies. By the way, a little tip from Nikki Monique and Jackie Childs. Always wear your stuff on your lips when you're going live. Anyways, that's a random aside. So I just gave blood tonight, which is why I ended up running just a little bit late. I haven't given blood for a while. And I just felt I was down there and took advantage of it. So here goes the live. Now, again, we've got another beautiful, beautiful reading. I know we had a lot of threes today, like a lot of twos and threes. Actually, there's no such thing as a bad card today, and it's all, again, actually, the thing that's really neat, let's start with, hello. Let's start with our first overarching card, which is Kali, which is liberation. Look at her haunting eyes, right? Isn't that beautiful? So the thing is with this lovely person, now it's liberation. So the thing that's interesting about liberation, and I'm going to read from the book, is liberation, to be liberated, you need to be able to identify, hello, Carmela, we need to be able to identify where we're holding our chains, right? So we have to actually acknowledge that we are holding ourselves back, right? So that's the neat part. So with Kali, again, there's some of these words. Kali will help you whenever you need to be courageous, even when you are the most afraid. Be fierce and be loving and be willing to learn. Life will respond in miraculous ways. So her first line in the empowerment, because it was facing up, is to, you're being invited by the Hindu goddess of liberation and revolution, Kali, to address the aspects in your own shadow nature that have held you hostage to old ideas that no longer serve you or who you want to become. You can no longer define yourself by your victim story and expect to succeed in your life. Isn't that funny? So I don't know if you guys are following me on Life Starts Now, Gwenda Lambert. That's on Gwenda Connects on Instagram, but it's also on Gwenda Lambert Life Starts Now on Facebook. And so what I'm doing right now is I started this thing about choice yesterday. Okay, so the 4 pillars of my company are choice, responsibility, information, and momentum. And so the thing is that with this liberation in here today, it's just amazing how everything that's coming to me, that's channeled or whatever it is that is coming to me, the ideas that come to me, they're all, oh my God, they're all in alignment, even if I don't necessarily feel like I'm actually truly aligned right now. So, the great part about what we've got is the choice. Every single day we wake up and we choose to follow what our instincts are. We choose to follow our heart, quite literally. So that's what the liberation is all about, though. We have to actually get to the point where we acknowledge that we may be holding ourselves back. You know, one of the things that, with the whole New Year thing is, it seems, let's identify all the things that we're doing wrong. Let's identify all the places where we're not perfect, and live your best life. It's like, your best life is right now. You're always doing the best you can, right? That's the fabulous part. But you need to acknowledge what it is that holds you back, because if you pretend it's not there, that everything's only positive vibes, you're never going to get there, because you can't let go of something that you don't see as being there. I hope that makes sense. So getting into the cards today, we had I know Annette was 1 and 3, but not very many ones, and still that's okay. But the great part here is, this is card number 1, which is Ace of Water. So this is a beautiful beginning to an emotional journey, right? The ace of anything is the beginning of a journey. Water is our emotions. And you look at that, all the water's coming down, all the water's flowing. So this is, again, because it's emotions, this can be the birth of a creative idea. But really, especially with Annette, I think Annette, because you chose card number 3, this is really the beginning of you finally giving your own self your due. And again, this is liberation, so it's amazing because it works so perfectly with all these cards. So I get so excited when it works that way, you know, but of course it's going to work that way because we're all going through different aspects of the same journey, right? So the Ace of Water is a new beginning. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new relationship with yourself, right? Like all of this it's the beginning. It could be the beginning of a creative project. Whatever it is, you need to nurture it, right? Take care of it. Now, card number 2, we had lots of 2s again today as well, is the Daughter of Fire. Now, looking at her, she's smudging the world. She's literally like taking care of the world. We've got the Thunderbird behind. Now, the Daughter of Fire is really about self-actualization because fire is all about taking, taking action and actually, doing stuff. But with the Daughter of Fire, she's at the place where it's like, okay, I know that I can make stuff happen. I know once I didn't get a job because I said who I was, and I said, if you don't want anything done, don't put me there, right? Because us little fire babies, we like to go on and on. But we also like to get action. We get things done, right? So that's the thing. So with the Daughter of Fire, it's about a place where you know where your power is and you're willing to use it. So the interesting thing with having the liberation is, what is it that you've been holding on to? And do you have the courage to actually let it go? Do you have the courage to acknowledge it and let it go? That's the hardest part, nobody's life is perfect, but it's perfectly your life, right? So beautiful, Daughter of Fire. Again, self-actualization. It's a feminine card, so it's really, if anything, you're getting comfortable just being the goddess, right? Just being that feminine energy, which takes a lot of courage in itself. And it also takes support, but mostly it takes you committing to doing that. You look at, okay, it just popped into my head, like to be the queen. So Meghan Markle is wearing her crown, right? She's deciding where her strength comes from. That's literally it. So now everybody's waiting, I know, for card number 3, because we had a whole whack of 3s out there today, and look at it. Oh, it's the Sun card. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at her. The Sun embracing the Sun. So the Sun and liberation. So these 2 cards, the Sun is a major arcana. So really what happens is the Sun comes during a time when there's been a lot of darkness, there's been a lot of struggle, there's been, not everything's been working out perfectly, maybe some loss, but really it's been dark, right? So it's almost like, with the sun shines light into all corners, right? So for instance, Annette, you wanted the 1 and the 3. And so what this is saying together, these 2 together, is you're really, like, you're starting new, but you're starting because you've gotten to this appreciation of yourself that it's like, you know what? The sun will always come out tomorrow. That was my thing that I did yesterday. Every new sunrise is a chance to start again. And with this, with the sun is all about shining light on the dark places. So again, here is talking about the shadow self. We have to love our darkness as much as our light, because we will never, never be able to love ourselves fully unless we embrace all of who we are, right? And hopefully you care enough about your opinion or what it is that you believe to have a respectful conversation with somebody who may not see things in the same way you do, okay? So that, again, is like the Sun. So let me just read the Sun, because I love it when my little Celtic deck, which I love. So, let thy heart shine bright and sing, all life to earth my rays doth bring. Evolution, illumination, love, and abundance. So it's just basically, life's not necessarily been giving you a lot of good stuff. When I talk to people about the positive vibes and all that kind of stuff, it's great to have positive vibes. I'm all for that. But more importantly, it's important for you to understand that we learn more when we hurt. We love more when we open our heart. And breaking down our walls can be a lifetime. It can take us a lifetime to break down our walls and truly get to know ourselves and truly get to love that image in the mirror. So with all that being said, what a fabulous reading. So this is a week of liberation. Please have the courage to look inside your heart. And everybody that got the 3, woo, we have a glorious sunshine weekend or sunshine day. Sunshine. I think there's a new moon, an Aquarius new moon coming up too. So this is a great time, first of all, for a new beginning. But if anything, it's more, I almost feel like this is all about relationships. The relationship with you, starting with you, and appreciating the relationships that are in your life. Okay, so that's really where we're coming from at this point is, so again, card number 1, Ace of Water, which is the beginning of a project, a creative outpouring, could be a relationship, could be renewed faith in a relationship. Card number 2 is the Daughter of Fire, self-actualization. You've been throwing spaghetti at the wall long enough that you know what kind of spaghetti sticks, and you know that you can make stuff happen. So that's like a self-knowledge that's sticking with the spaghetti. And card number 3 is the beautiful sun. So let's all shine on, sisters and brothers, whoever's watching this. I wish you the best. Much love. See you next week. And yeah, if you want to go over to lifestartsnow.com, you can sign up. I'm doing some little talks at Gwenda Lambert Life Starts Now on Facebook, and Gwenda Connects on Instagram, and they're just little tidbits because I want to help people I want to help people enjoy their lives. That's really it, and I want to enjoy my life through that as well. Okay, love you all. Bye-bye.